Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. Are you sick and tired of Facebook and how they stomp out the truth when it comes to gun rights or anything related to the truth when it comes to certain candidates? Well, a lot of us are, and I know that I have had my posts affected based off of what the subject matter is numerous times. And I've always said, man, I wish there was something we could do. Well, Gun Owners of America has just filed a suit looking to remedy just that. That's right, Gun Owners of America just launched a lawsuit against Facebook, against Kamala Harris, and AFP Fact Check. Now, there's a lot to this. I'm going to read from a press release that I just got from Jordan at GOA. Thank you, guys. And I think that you're going to like this. I know I do. So, GOA just filed a complaint with the Federal Election Commission against Facebook, AFP Fact Check, and Vice Presidential candidate Kamala Harris for violating provisions of the Federal Election Campaign Act by engaging in so-called fact-checking of articles critical of Kamala Harris's record on the Second Amendment. To combat alleged false news sharing on its platform, Facebook utilizes so-called fact-checkers to discredit and diminish the reach of information shared on its platform. One of these fact-checkers is AFP Fact Check, which is a foreign media entity which receives subsidies from the French government. Sounds legit. Examples of erroneous fact checks are two articles concerning VP candidate Kamala Harris's record on the Second Amendment. Both articles, written by Cam Edwards and GOA's own Rachel Malone, correctly demonstrated Harris's anti-gun record, but were rated false by Facebook, which used the foreign AFP as its source. AFP maintained that Harris supports gun ownership, while the flagged articles pointed out that she authored an amicus brief that opposes an individual's right to keep and bear arms. And I have covered exactly what she's done over her tenure, and I'll link that above, because I think you need to know the truth about Kamala Harris. When these articles were shared on Facebook, their reach was diminished, and an overlay labeled the articles as false news and replaced them with AFP's version of the truth. GOA's complaint, like I'll have that linked down below, it states that Facebook has recruited an agent of a European government to control which messages about United States elections may be heard and which should be suppressed. Based on its favored status within Facebook, AFP Fact Check has been given access to the Facebook site, along with unilateral powers to declare information it opposes to be false news, to censor, to diminish, or even remove opposing views that are posted on Facebook, and to superimpose AFP's own version of the alleged truth in its place. Furthermore, because Facebook is allowing a foreign entity to provide assistance in an election, GOA is urging the FEC to investigate for FECA violations. The complaint states that Facebook and AFP Fact Check have provided valuable services to the political campaign of Vice Presidential candidate Kamala Harris. Facebook's employees have used corporate time and resources to target and remove political speech critical of their favored candidate, because such speech has been deemed harmful to that candidate, all for the purpose of influencing the 2020 presidential election. Because Facebook and AFP Fact Check are corporations, they are prohibited from providing this service to the campaign free of charge, or for less than they should normally charge. Therefore, these services constitute a prohibited corporate in-kind contribution to the Harris campaign. John Crump, who you have seen on this channel, a good friend of mine, he's a journalist. He's also the Virginia director of Gun Owners of America. He received a lifetime ban for sharing of Rachel Malone's article on his personal Facebook page. He recently wrote, quote, "The social media platforms try to play both sides of the fence. When someone posts something illegal, the company claims that they are just a platform, so they are protected from civil and criminal penalties. When they want to remove opinions that they don't like, Facebook claims that they moderate content like a publisher. It is time they either allow free speech or the government should strip Facebook of their Digital Millennium Copyright Act protections." So this, I know there are a lot of people who have been waiting for something like this to happen. And I'm very, very grateful that Gun Owners of America has done this. First off, join Gun Owners of America. Join GOA. Link is right here on the screen, gunowners.org/gunsgadgets. That link is specific for people who view this channel. I get zero out of it. I get nothing. But what you get as a viewer through that link is you get a discount off of the type of membership you choose, whether it's annual or if you go full-blown lifetime, they'll take care of you because you saw it on this channel. So also, if you're already a member, please donate to Gun Owners of America. These are the people who are fighting for the things that happen against gun owners, whether it's, states closing down and not processing licenses to carry, or entities like Facebook who suppress information about anti-gunners. This is huge. And I have it on good accord that the Federal Election Commission is it's staffed by all Trump appointees. So my instinct is that this case is going to move forward. And I'm going to read you something from this, the actual filing, the complaint here. It says, on April 10th, 2018, before a joint hearing of the United States Senate Committees on the Judiciary and Commerce, Science and Transportation, Facebook President Mark Zuckerberg, you might remember there's tons of memes about when little Zuck was sitting in front of the Senate, but he was asked by Senator Dianne Feinstein of California what Facebook is doing to prevent foreign actors from interfering in U.S. elections. Mr. Zuckerberg responded, quote, "This is one of my top priorities in 2018, is to get this right. One of my greatest regrets in running the company is that we were slow in identifying the Russian information operations in 2016. We expected them to do a number of more traditional cyber attacks, which we did identify and notify the campaigns that they were trying to hack into them. So they were slow to stop the Russian meddling in the 2016 elections. But in 2020, they're quick to allow the French government to meddle in election information." So again, the complaint is down below. Check it out. And please pass this along. This is information that every gun owner that has a Facebook page would love to know because they were probably harmed by this. So please pass it along. If you found any value in this, if this made you smile, if this made you giddy, please consider subscribing to Guns and Gadgets. This is where you're going to get the Second Amendment news no matter where it happens, good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. And I thank you all for your time. I understand how precious it is. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon, and I'll see you on the next one. Go get 'em, GOA. Take care, everybody.